Hi Aries, Josie K here. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. I'm Josie K for those of you who are new. I am an empath and I am able to apply words to my energies by using the tarot messages. So I am being pulled to do a video for those of you who are hoping and praying and wishing and trying so hard to find your life partner. We're going to talk about how, with the energies available to you now, say this is filming today on January 11th, into the end of January, you will be able to work on manifesting this life partner into your path. Okay? Now, to me, soulmates are people that we meet through our lives. Some soulmates are very exciting and fun, and some soulmates are very difficult. But the reason for soulmates are to climb a spiritual path within ourselves, to find the direction to where we have great fulfillment and joy inside ourselves, where our light shines brightly, and by praying to Spirit so that they'll pay attention to when you have reached that spiritual level. So where I'm feeling the energies that I'm reading at for an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is a general energy. Okay, Spirit sees you guys as souls. They don't see you on the outside. They don't see you by what you do for a living. It's who you are inside here, because Spirit is inside each of us. Therefore, they already know the path ahead. They already know what's going on. They just observe us to see if we're ready for the blessings of a life partner. So the energies I'm pulling speaks of a person who maybe has been down a very long and difficult path in their life. Therefore, they are mirroring the energies of those around them that are in similar energy. Okay, so we draw people to us that reflect where we are at in our life. And these opportunities come by us all the time. But we choose sometimes as humans to reach out and grab the experience that draws us, instead of praying to Spirit and allowing for Spirit to bring someone in and to be ready for that person. Okay? If you want to know if you're actually ready spiritually for a life partner, it is important to write down exactly what it is you want in love. Because when we go to get a candy bar, we don't dilly-dally about what we want. We decide and we go and get it, right? It is the same thing with your energy. If you are kind of flailing around and are unsure and frustrated and say, I'm never going to want love in my life, well, then Spirit's going to protect you, because that's what the angels do. And they're going to help you to push away the energy that you don't want in your life. Even though you may deep inside, they are following what it is that you are humanly choosing. So if we humanly say, you know, I am not a good person because of where I've been, and now I'm frustrated because I want what I want. And now what I've pulled into my path for some of you is a fox energy. Someone who is sly, cunning, manipulative, and dishonest. Because maybe, you know, it's not that we did this in the past to others. Maybe some of us did, and this is a karmic thing. We can't blame God, Spirit, or anyone in the world, because we have freedom of choice, and our choices lead us in that karmic wheel. Okay, so we choose our punishment, though we may not know. Every time we say unlike, every time we give a bad review, we have to do it in a kind way, or we have to go within and ask ourselves, what the heck are these energies about? Now, I feel like some of you have drawn someone towards you who I think you know you have the key to success with, to a certain extent. But the energies that you are going to be or have been successful with have drawn in someone who is not completely honest. And it's not their fault either, because this is where they're at in their path. They've been down a difficult path themselves. So one or both of you, or I don't know, somebody is wanting to take a trip with the ship card energies and are going to want to go and see someone. And maybe that's so that there can be clarity. Somebody may be coming in to see you guys, and after drawing this person in and knowing you have success, but realizing it's the fox energy, you're kind of holding the energies of the mice here, where you're kind of like anxious, unsure of which direction to go. But the blessing is, in the end, that you are filled with some sort of happiness by the end of January. So that's beautiful. So what you're learning is about who you're drawing in, if you truly want them, what you've gotten yourself into type energies. And then the gift could be, okay, I now understand this path. I now understand what I was doing. You know, I wasn't drawing in love. I was wanting something. And now I'm going to get it, and I'm unsure of why I asked for it in the first place, because it's caused me this anxiety. So in the first week from now, Spirit is telling you with this Angel Akasha from the Messages from Your Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue that you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and will help them awaken to their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Now, a divine life mission has a lot to do with just finding peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity, and good health. And that's where Spirit is always trying to lead us. Okay, but we have human choice. So we don't always listen to Spirit. Therefore, we lead ourselves astray. I feel like some of you may have come into this connection with these energies because you did want to help someone, or they wanted to help you, or both of you felt you were doing that for each other. And in the next couple weeks, Azure is here to say that your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force anything. You've done your work. You know you have successfully done something and gotten someone to come your way. But in the end, the bouquet is being represented by Indriel. And now Indriel is a very special angel because, well, she's even on the box. The reason she's on the box is because of the gift in her hand. And the gift in her hand that she is offering you is a pair of these big, beautiful wings like she has. She will be bringing you guys to the consciousness that you, some of you, not all of you, have come a long way, and now you have learned from your experience. You are now a light worker, and God needs for you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon earth and all of its inhabitants. So in hindsight, you may be comfortable with helping this person, but if that's not what you're looking for in a soulmate, again, we need to write down, or a life partner, we need to write down what love means to us. And then check off the boxes when we meet people, and don't be afraid to speak your truth. I just received a very beautiful email with someone who listened to these messages and who decided in their life path to have that difficult decision with their partner about, you know, I'm not happy, are you happy? And at some point, they both came to the realization that they're going to be happier if they let each other go. You know, and letting go could be scary for people, but it's also a blessing because it'll release both of those people into a new path and a new direction, and they will have left this connection in a way that is whole, in a way that has understanding, in a way that has clarity. All right, so I feel like this is about getting clarity for you guys, about asking what you want. You can have what you want, and it looks like you're getting it. But at some point, the card on the bottom of the deck, Angel Athena is saying, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So this person may come in, and at some point you're saying, okay, oh my gosh, I totally was right. I totally understand what this is. And it is a beautiful connection. It was a soulmate for some of you that you pulled in because you needed to learn where you're at in life, and what you want and don't want, and how to speak up for yourself. So we're going to pull the energies of the person you guys are thinking about. Right away, I got some energies about someone meeting someone through a new business path, and or as they're moving into a newer, bigger home, better home somehow. Maybe towards a government or some big business job. There will be a connection there. Yes. So the person you guys are thinking of has not completely let go of either an addiction of drinking, having fun partying, or they haven't let go of the thought of just, I like being single. In their thoughts position, they are hiding, like this little guy down here, not wanting to deal with reality, not wanting to have to answer questions and get intense. And in their relationship sector, they have the King of Swords energies to be very, very clear with you about what they do and do not want in their path. For some of you, they could have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. In your creative aspects position, it's time to create what love truly means to you. It's time to creatively handle a situation when someone comes to you with a cup of love, who may be very playful and fun. But it's important to understand what is on offer in that cup. Is it overflowing with love and abundance and prosperity and happiness and joy, or is it half empty? In your actions position, some of you are going to have to speak your truth. You're done with a painful, long, and unfulfilling path. And emotionally, oh, no, I'm sorry, they're done. This is their energy, pardon me. But I still feel the same with this, and this is what kind of got me confused. Both of you need to contemplate what it is you're offering here, if anything at all. And the person you're thinking of is taking action to kind of deal with themselves and their circumstances, however that applies to them. And in their emotional aspects position, I think they are touched that someone, meaning probably you guys, is offering their heart. And it makes them feel good. In fact, subconsciously, it makes them feel like they're climbing over a place in their mind where they were unfulfilled, angry, frustrated, and upset, and they are finding success. Because they're speaking their truth, because they're facing an addiction, because they're looking at the situation clearly. In their practical day-to-day matters position, they want to go on a journey. They want to go see what this success could be like. And for some of you, this person could have Virgo in their chart or be a Virgo, or Spirit is saying, because it's in their inner strengths position, they have the ability to analyze a situation before maybe taking the action to get too harsh with their words, which would not be a good idea. But that's their lesson. We have to understand that everybody's each in their own path, learning their own lessons, dealing with their own spiritual education and their demons, So we have to keep our heart open to that, and the fact that if they hurt us, it's not our fault, it's not their fault, it's the connection of the soulmates that taught us both about something. So in the first week, Spirit's saying just to take some time to enjoy your surroundings, to take care of yourself, and to let go of a decision that has been difficult. That once this person steps forward, which I believe that they will do, you will be able to have clarity as to whether or not you want to move forward with the situation and whether or not there could be success there. We do have the World card here, so this is about an ending and a new beginning. And we do have someone here hoping, wishing, and praying on a star for an engagement, a long-term commitment, a new beginning of sorts. But you or this person, and maybe both of you, feel stuck in some way. Have your garb on of self-protection because you're looking at this teeny tiny new cup of love and you're wondering, will it grow into something or will it not? And some of you are going to use the Queen of Swords energies to speak your truth and make sure someone respects your boundaries, to bring an ending to a situation and step into a brand new beginning. So it could be an ending to this connection and finally understanding, okay, I know what it is that I have to do in the next couple weeks. I've maybe pulled someone into my path who is manipulative. And that's why you or this person have taken their time to slowly experience whether or not this is a blessed path in love. But we do have the devil energies here. Again, this speaks of addiction. This could be an addiction to a person, place, situation, circumstance, or even a way of thinking. And it's causing confusion in the next couple weeks. But there is an opportunity to plant a new beginning here for yourself or with this person, and the choice is always up to us. So I always say, step forward face to face with this person and connect so that you can decide, was I just fantasizing? So that you can let go of energies of the past. Sometimes we haven't released something and we step into something to occupy our mind so we can let go. But the truth of the matter is if you carry old energies into a new connection, you will remain static. You'll remain stuck. Yeah. So by the end of the month, you guys are looking at this connection saying, should I or shouldn't I? You may reach out hoping that it's going to go in a great direction and there is a lot of partying and fun and celebration, but you may come to the realization that you were fantasizing about someone who comes and goes but never stays. Yeah, you guys are wanting so badly for something to work out that, yep, with the Tower card will eventually end. And that's why I believe some of you are taking your time to observe. So if these energies seem to be applying to your circumstance or situation, feel free to write me at my email, josiek42@gmail.com, and I will continue to explain to you how, once you figure out where you're at in your path, how you can move forward and manifest this life partner that I believe is coming in for each of us when we are ready. And you guys are about there. Some of you, not all of you. But look at this. Spirit's word of prayer for you is patience. And this is about trusting in divine timing. I truly believe, because I walked a very long and lonely path in my life, and I moved a lot of places, and I met a lot of people, and was in a lot of connections and experiences with those around me. There are many connections around us, and there are many paths we can choose. But when we get quiet and patient with ourselves and we decide to hand it over to God, all of our worries about a soulmate connection, all of our worries about a life partner and will I be alone, hand it to Spirit and ask Spirit to bring in this life partner, and then just pray and trust and have faith. So many people write me after they receive their readings, and shortly thereafter they reconnect or connect with someone and everything changes. So at this time, it is a time for patience. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. God's timing is perfect, as this card reminds you. When you pray for help, that request is heard and is answered. If your prayers involve other people, remember that their free will decisions will influence the timing of an outcome. Heaven knows this and will devise ingenious solutions that arrive at exactly the right moment through prayer and trusting in divine timing. You receive this card as a reminder to have patience with God's plans and solutions at this time. If you try to control, to force, or to push your own agenda, you may miss out on an infinitely better alternative. Ask Mother Mary to help you to demonstrate her infinite patience, and then trust in God's timing. Because the energies are as such in a physical way. When you're trying to reach for, say, something that's floating in the water and you're trying to grab and grab and grab, what happens? It goes away from you. But if you sit back and you are patient and you wait, that item will eventually flow towards the beach in front of you. And that is where Spirit helps with divine timing to bring you what it is that you are praying for. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. I hope to hear from you very soon via email at josiek42@gmail.com. If not, I will see you towards the end of January, early February. Take care and God bless.